Well, hello and welcome everybody to the Tuesday Take. And today I read an article this morning on News Dakota that it is happening, it's moving forward. But what it is the Sheyenne River Water Trail. Some of you may know this, but I love kayaking, I love canoeing, I love the river. So to hear that this is coming, I was just very excited. So today I have got Mary Lee Nielsen, and she's on the advisory committee for this project. So Mary Lee, what is happening with this?
Oh, it's so exciting right now, James. We have just received grants, almost $500,000 in grants.
Oh, wow.
And so we are moving ahead a 199-mile water trail from the north end of Lake Ashtabula all the way to the Cheyenne National Grassland. And we're going to have about 19 different landings along the way so people can break the paddle up into sections, and we're trying to get it so you don't have to spend more than 8 hours at a time on the river from one landing to the other.
Wow.
And so yeah, it's pretty exciting working in 3 counties. And
so would that go all the way to Fort Ransom?
It's past Fort Ransom, past Lisbon. It's all the way to the Cheyenne National Grassland. And
wow.
It's east of Lisbon even. So yes, it's
So this grant, what you're working on is to put more ports into the river?
Where we have more landings, and we're also putting signage. You know, there's like 52 bridges between here and the National Grasslands. So we're putting a sign on every bridge so paddlers know where they are the whole time.
Wow. You know, I know we do a lot of kayaking up in Ely and in the Boundary Waters area, and you know, it is just so peaceful to get out in nature.
Then that's the truth. You know, and any age can really do it. That's what I really like about kayaking. I'm a senior citizen, you know, and so I like getting out on the river too, and it's something that you can do at most any age. And we also are trying to get some grants right now to put in some ADA accessible docks, so it makes it even easier for some of us to get on the water.
So what would that look like?
It's a dock with a launch attached to it, so you can actually step on the launch, get into your kayak without being wet, you know, and then push yourself off, so you never even have to get wet to get in and out of the water.
Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, and that's even better. If you can get into the water without even getting wet, right. That's the key.
Right.
You know, if people wanted to get involved with this, what can they do? Or is there anything coming up that people could get involved in?
Yeah, we have some meetings coming up, and they're on March 29th. Coming up next week in Fort Ransom State Park at their visitor center. We're having a meeting. We're going to describe the trail. We want some input from the different people to say, you know, what do you want along the trail? We're going to tell you what we've done so far. And then we're going to ask if, you know, you'd think it'd be great to start a paddle club.
Oh,
a
yeah.
Cheyenne Paddle Club, you know, and so if we could get that going, that would be helpful for us to, you know, keep up the trail and that type of thing. And so that's on the 29th in Fort Ransom, and then we're going to be in Valley City on March 31st at the Eagles. Both of them are at 7 p.m. And so there's a chance for you to come out and just talk to us. There's, you know, no obligation or anything. If you're just at all interested and want to see, we'll have big maps and we'll have everything out there so you can see what we're doing. But it is so exciting. Our ultimate goal, James, is to get national designation as a national water trail.
Now, are there any of those in North Dakota?
Not right now. We would be the first one in North Dakota. It's kind of like when we went after it with the National Scenic Byway. We were the first one in North Dakota, so we're doing that now. And we have the National North Country Trail through here too. So we're going after the trifecta, you know, all 3.
Just wrap right through Valley City, North Dakota.
Exactly.
And I mean, that is an area that I just love about Valley City. It is such a fantastic community. If you're someone who loves nature, Valley City and this area is just right for you. So thank you very much, Mary Lee, for coming and telling us today about this awesome program going on. So March 29th, we'll be in Fort Ransom.
Correct.
At 7 p.m. at the Visitor Center, and March 31st is in Valley City at the Eagles at 7 p.m.
Correct.
Okay.
Hope to see you there.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Well, thank you everybody for coming and watching, and remember, when you want to find realty now, RE/MAX now. We'll see you.